I feel like I'm losing my mind. Is everybody in the world blind? Please, Lord.
Hello everyone. Welcome back to the V Squad TV channel. BTS fans are buzzing with excitement over a new update on V, regarding his dining out and indulging in delicious food. This news has brought immense joy to fans, putting their minds at ease about his well-being despite the challenges of military life. Having enlisted on December 11, 2023, V is now just 2 weeks away from his return to civilian life. As his discharge date draws near, fans are becoming increasingly curious regarding what he might be up to in the final days of training. During Kim Taehyung's military service break, he visited a Korean restaurant named Chuncheon Midden. Known for his love for meat, it is quite evident why the BTS member opted for a diner that specializes in meat dishes. As per the fan who shared information, V savored grilled pork slices, samgyeopsal, and spicy cold noodles, bibimbap, during his April 2025 visit. The owner of the place shared pictures with the K-pop star and the food he ordered on Instagram. One of the slides also featured his autograph. BTS Army was delighted at the fact that the Chuncheon Midden owner had only nice things to say about him. He called the BTS member sweet and handsome. Following the details being shared online, fans gushed about how everyone speaks so highly of him, V. They called Kim Taehyung a precious human being. Another ex, formerly Twitter, user wrote, "Tae is loved by everyone who meets him because his kindness is genuine and he never fakes it." The BTS member once again reinforced his reputation as one of the kindest K-pop idols. The diner owner also shared details of how he instantly recognized V due to his distinct physique and good looks. He mentioned the artist's tall height and muscular build, according to fans. V is set to be discharged from his mandatory military service, along with BTS leader RM on June 11th, just 2 days ahead of the boy band's 12th anniversary. Fans are eagerly waiting to know what they have prepared for their annual festa. With speculations of a group reunion, with or without Suga, on J-Hope's Goyang Encore stage on June 13th, fans can't keep calm anymore. But beyond the speculation, what truly moved ARMY was the warmth and respect shown to V by ordinary people. Proof of the singer's impact not just as a global star, but as a humble and precious human off stage. Stories like these resonate deeply with his supporters, reinforcing the reason why so many around the world admire him. According to the restaurant staff, V arrived with minimal fuss, dressed in a relaxed style that still made him stand out. Despite being in military mode, his natural aura and charisma couldn't be hidden. Patrons who spotted him were respectful, with many choosing not to interrupt his meal. This courtesy was later applauded by fans online. The restaurant owner recalled how V thanked him several times throughout the meal and even complimented the seasoning on the grilled pork. This level of thoughtfulness didn't go unnoticed, leading fans to describe him as the kind of celebrity who makes the world a better place by simply existing. Adding to the heartfelt anecdotes, one staff member revealed that V waited patiently in line like everyone else. There was no entourage, no spectacle. Just a beloved idol enjoying a meal like any ordinary person. This humility sparked a wave of admiration on social media, with fans using the hashtag #PreciousHumanTaehyung. One fan commented, "He could have easily asked for special treatment, but instead he waited like the true gentleman he is. This is why he'll always have our hearts." Another described how it's the little gestures, like smiling at the kitchen staff or politely greeting other customers, that make V stand out from other celebrities. He doesn't do things for show. Kindness is part of who he is. V's visual charm may grab initial attention, but it's his consistent warmth that cements long-term admiration. Even people unfamiliar with BTS found themselves taken by his gentle nature. One diner who hadn't recognized him at first admitted to Googling him afterward and being moved by what she discovered. Photos of the meal quickly went viral, with fans zooming in on every detail, from the way V arranged his utensils to the exact portions of meat on his plate. Many tried to replicate the meal at home in tribute, sparking a mini wave of Eat Like Taehyung challenges across fan forums. Armies praised Chuncheon Midden for treating V with kindness and discretion. Some fans even planned group trips to the restaurant in support, eager to experience the place that welcomed their idol so warmly. This visit wasn't just about food, it was about connection. In the middle of military duty, Taehyung's appearance.
That's it, the end of the song. Next time you'll sing along. Trust me, there's nothing wrong.
Social media exploded with edits, fan art, and messages of love. One fan beautifully wrote, "His muscles may be stronger, but so is his heart. He's a gentle giant with a soul full of light." Discussions also turned to how the military experience seems to have matured him. Observers pointed out how V's demeanor radiated more calmness, like someone who's found strength in simplicity and clarity in routine. His broad shoulders, now more defined, didn't just reflect physical strength. They symbolized the weight he carries as an idol, a friend, and a role model to millions. Fans hope that after his discharge, V will take time for himself before jumping back into work. He deserves peace, joy, and freedom to choose what makes him happy, one fan stated. As the date nears, emotions continue to swell. Taehyung's simple act of going out for a meal has reignited the emotional bond fans feel toward him. It reminded them of the warmth he brings not just through performances, but through ordinary, human moments. Many agreed that V's real superpower lies in his ability to touch hearts without even trying. Whether it's through a song or a simple smile, his influence is timeless. Some fans are organizing digital letters and gift projects to welcome him back. We want him to feel just how much he was missed, not just as a member of BTS, but as Taehyung, the precious human he's always been. The anticipation for June 11th is almost palpable. Fans count down the days not with impatience, but with affection. They know their star is returning, not just as a performer, but as someone who's been through growth, trials, and quiet triumphs. What lies ahead remains a mystery, but if there's one thing armies know for sure, it's that their love for V has only grown stronger during his time away. And perhaps, just perhaps, that short visit to a small diner in Chuncheon is the perfect metaphor for his charm. Unassuming, authentic, and utterly unforgettable. As June approaches, fans are already preparing welcome home banners, online events, and digital art tributes dedicated to V. Community forums have turned into creative hubs, filled with heartfelt messages, poems, and edited photos celebrating his return. Despite the global reach of BTS, many fans find comfort in these smaller, more personal gestures, reminders that their connection with Taehyung transcends borders and languages. Meanwhile, Korean media outlets have started covering his impending discharge, noting how public sentiment toward him remains overwhelmingly positive. Articles often highlight not just his global stardom but also his sincerity as a person. One columnist praised him as a national treasure of kindness and talent, echoing the same phrase fans often use, "precious human." This growing admiration paints a clear picture of how deeply V is respected beyond the music industry. Several restaurants in Chuncheon reportedly saw increased visitors after the news of V's visit broke. People were curious to taste what he enjoyed, and perhaps, to feel even a small connection to the idol through food. One local cafe owner said, "It's not about fame, it's about the warmth he brings wherever he goes. You feel like you've met someone special just by hearing about him." There is also talk of V making a short appearance on social media once he's back, either on Weverse or Instagram. While nothing has been confirmed, fans are hoping for a selfie, a song snippet, or even a short voice message. Some say that even a single sentence from him would be enough to bring tears of joy. He always knows what to say, even when it's just, "I missed you too," one longtime fan wrote. His return will undoubtedly mark a major turning point, not only for BTS activities but for fans who have waited patiently, sending messages of love and strength throughout his enlistment. It feels as though this moment will be remembered not for the grandness of it, but for the deep emotional resonance it holds. Taehyung's journey, after all, has never just been about stardom. It's been about staying true to who he is. And at the heart of it all remains that enduring truth. V isn't just a celebrity or an idol. To those who have followed him through the highs and lows, he is, and will always be, a precious human, cherished for his soul as much as for his talent.
Go get